What is happening in the St. Louis real estate market? I happen to be talking to a good friend of mine who's in the San Diego market. And I mentioned to him that our market is really softening. We had the biggest June in the history of our company, and yet July came to a halt. And we talked a little bit further. What is happening in the market? It's Mark Gellman, eXp Realty, St. Louis, Missouri. Under stress, duress, it's natural for people to either fight or flight. However, we're seeing a new dynamic. And when we relate the stress or other to the real estate market, we're seeing this freeze. People have frozen. Prospective buyers have frozen, just trying to figure out what they're going to do. Good news was that interest rates actually had the biggest dip in 2 years, but they're coming off of almost 6%. So they actually hit the low fives, which was great news. But what we saw over the last few weeks is we started to see the most price adjustments from sellers that we've seen in the last couple of years. We saw the highest days on market across the overall market. We didn't see prices dropping significantly. Although there were price adjustments, we still haven't seen the major adjustment in prices that we may be seeing over the next couple months or so. But when we go back to this freeze, we're telling buyers, so we went through this little shift where we are telling sellers it's still a great time to sell, which we believe it is because there's still a month and a half before back to school starts, so people are getting settled in our market. And we were talking to buyers about low interest rates. Interest rates just dropped recently, but we actually changed our entire message. And we changed our message to, it's a great time to buy or sell if it's a great time to buy or sell for you and your family. And I think it's really important to note that we can say all these things about the market being good for a buyer or not good for a buyer or seller, vice versa. But what it boils down to is regardless of the market, there are still individuals that are going to be buying, selling. We saw it in 2008, thousands of homes still sold. But the most important thing to note today is that it's a great time to buy or sell if it's a great time for you and your family to buy or sell. I'm happy to be that sounding board if you need any advice, if you want an updated market analysis. But at the end of the day, this is a personal decision that you have to make. Are you prepared to buy or sell in this market? Happy to answer any of your questions. Have an amazing day.